Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste. In the previous part, while explaining the meaning of the 22nd verse, we were seeing a long list of the various branches of knowledge in which the devotee of the goddess Sri Tripura Devi would become a master. In continuation of that, the last sentence of the 22nd verse is this: Likhita pada gumpha sambandha rasa satkanti sodara bhanita prabandha bhutartha samalankrita shesha bhasha mahakavya lilodaya siddhi rupayati sadya ambike. Ambike, O mother, siddhi rupayati sadya. Your fortunate bhakta, devotee, also quickly achieves great skills in bhanita prabandha samalankrita ashesha bhasha mahakavya lilodaya. Effortless composing, lilodaya, playful composing of profound creative literary works, writing of great kavyas in excellent language, replete with aesthetic concepts and many figures of speech, which are prabhuta artha, vivid and rich in meaning, likhita pada gumpha sambandha rasa sakkanti sodara, and also with written pattern with all essential poetic qualities like rasa or sentiment of emotional intensity, kanti, that is fullness of diction, udarata, lucidity and brilliance in style, and so on. Rasa satkanti sodara bhanita prabandha. Then now in the next 23rd verse, the most sacred magnificence, prabhava of Trakshari Bijas are going to be explained. It is again a very long verse with many long sentences. We shall see one after another. Vagbhave naikena Vagdevi Vagishwaro jayate. O Vagdevi, goddess of intellect, by mere meditation on the first Vagbhava Bija of the Trakshari mantra alone, Vagbhavena ekena, the spiritual aspirant will attain the status of Vagishwara, that is Brahma. Kinnu kila kamaksharena sagruducharitenaiva tava sadhako badhako bhavati bhuvi sarva shrungarinam. Kimnu kamaksharena sagrud ucharitena eva tava sadhakah. By uttering the second Kama Bija just once, the disciple who is devoted to you, Badhako bhavati bhuvi sarva shrungarinam kila, becomes a threat to all the doyens of erotic art and skill in this world. That means he will become a superior expert in Shrungara Rasa, all sorts of skills and competence in romance and erotic arts. And his prowess in Shrungara Rasa influences and unsettles many women. Tan nayana patha patita netra nilotpala jhatiti yadi siddha gandharvagana sundari lalitavara vidyadhari va suriva mariva mahinatha nathanganava ज्वलन्मदन शरनिकरदलित संक्षोभिता निगडितेव ज्वलितेव स्खलितेव मुषितेव संबध्यते. Tan nayana patha, on all those spots wherever the glance of this sadhaka who does Kamabija japa falls, patita netra nilotpala jhatiti, charming damsels with eyes beautiful as the blue lotuses are instantly enraptured by his magnetic charisma. Yadi siddha gandharva gana sundari, they may be beautiful maidens belonging to the siddha or gandharva class, or lalitavara vidyadhariva, She may be a lovely woman of Vidyadhara group, or Asuriva, may be belonging to Asura category, or Amariva, or may belong to the Deva category, or Mahinatha Nathanganava. They may be enchantresses of stunning beauty who can entice and enslave even great kings. All these women pine and crave Jwalan Madana Sharanikara Dalita Samkshobhita, and they all get distracted by the bunches of burning arrows of the Cupid, and they all succumb. Nigadita iva, Jwalita iva, Skhalita iva, Mushita iva Sambhadyate. They all fall at his feet as if they have been shackled, scorched, shaken and spirited away by the power of Kama Bija contemplation of your votary. So what is described here is the characteristic Sammohana Shakti, the all-enchanting power of Kama Bija. The sacred Kama Bija has great significance in Tantric Mantra Sadhana. It represents the grand desire of Shiva and Shakti for creation of the universe. That is the importance of Kama Bija. But at the worldly level, the word Kama means lust, which is a tremendous subjective emotional pressure. It is a kind of internal excitement based on carnal sensation. But a dauntless and a tenacious aspirant overcomes all such temptations, and he attains, or he should attain, the ultimate objective and reach the final destination. That is what Kama Bija Dhyana signifies or stands for in Mantra Sadhana. So this sentence of this verse should be understood in a different way, that the lustful spells of women of even the most bewitching beauty cannot trap the heroic sadhaka who has realized through proper sadhana the true meaning and significance of Kama Bija, and who has surpassed all voluptuous fascinations, all sensual pressures. Next, the importance of the third syllable, that is the Shakti Bija, is described. Shakti Bijaiga Sandhyayinam Yoginam Bhoginam Vainateyayate Dahinam Amruta Meghayate Dussaha Vishanam Nishanatha Chudayate. Shakti Bijaiga Sandhyayinam. O Mother, your devotee who meditates deeply upon your third bija, that is the Shakti Bija, Shakti Bija Eka Sandhyayina, who contemplates even only the Shakti Bija, he becomes Yoginam Bhoginam Vainateyayate. He becomes Garuda, the great eagle to the serpents called yogis. Bhogi means snake. Yoginam Bhoginam, for the snakes called yogis, he becomes Garuda, the mighty eagle. That is, like an eagle which is stronger than serpents, he gets inestimable spiritual strength, more powerful than that of all yogis. Then, Dahinam Amruta Meghayate, for those who are withered by thirst, he becomes the cloud that showers rain of nectar. That is, he becomes refuge to those who are parched by the heat of samsara, the drudgery of the worldly life. And Dussaha Vishanam Nishanatha Chudayate. For even the deadliest poison, he will be like Lord Shiva. Nishanatha is the Lord of the night, that is the moon, and Chudaha means one who has worn it, that is Lord Shiva. It means that like Lord Shiva, who could easily gulp the most dreadful Kalakuta poison which came out during the churning of the Milky Ocean, your devotee who meditates upon Shakti Bija will not be affected by the horrendous poison called samsara, the worldly life. Dhyayate dharyate yena bijatrayam tasya namnaiva pashupashamala panjaram trutyati tadajnaya siddhyati cha gunashtakam bhakti bhajam. Dhyayate dharyate yena bijatrayam. The one who meditates upon these three sacred bijas, that is Vagbhava Bijam, Kamaraja Bijam and Shakti Bijam of the sacred Triakshari mantra, and Dharyate, who holds them inside the heart, Tasya Namnaiva Pashupashamala Panjaram Trutyati. Simply uttering his name itself would break the cage of the three malas, or the triple impurities that impound the soul, namely Anavamala, Mayikamala and Karmikamala, and also Tadajnaya Siddhyati cha Gunashtakam Bhakti Bhajam. By his command, the 8 supreme qualities or virtues, Gunashtakam, also get bequeathed on the person who is devoted to him. The 8 qualities or virtues that are acquired by way of spiritual practices are Daya, Kshanti, Anasuya, Shaucha, Anayasa, Mangala, Akarpanya and Aspruha. That is compassion, forbearance, Anasuya, absence of jealousy, purity, Anayasa, avoidance of lethargy, auspiciousness, generosity and non-attachment, Aspruha, non-attachment. It means that the Sadhagottama or the supreme votary of yours who does Triakshari mantra dhyana, the meditation of the 3 bijas of the Triakshari mantra, attains the status of a superior guru and guides many devotees on the path of salvation. Then the next sentence of the 23rd verse, Mahabhairavi Kavalita Sakala Tattvatmike Suswarupe Surupe Parinata Shivayam Tvayi Tadakah Parashishyate Ka Kriya Shishyate. Mahabhairavi, O goddess assuming the terrible form of Bhairava. Mahabhairavi. She is the great Bhairavi because united with Bhairava, that is Shiva, she is engaged in the cosmic creative and reabsorbing process. Kavalita Sakala Tattvatmike. You hold, absorbed in yourself, all the 36 tattvas, that is the progressive categories or elements before the creation. Suswarupe, who is deeply immersed in your own self, Surupe, of pleasing figure. Parinata Shivayam Tvayi Tada Kah Parah Shishyate. You have evolved as the universe in the form of Shiva, and therefore who else remains as more powerful than you? Ka Kriya Shishyate. And what other activity can be greater than yours? Let us examine a little more the meaning of the usage here. Kavalita Sakala Tattvatmika. Shiva as Prakasha in his Sat aspect and Shakti as Vimarsha in her Chit aspect remain united in their perpetual and inseparable Samarasya position. Arousal of desire for creation in them is called Kamakala Spurana. In fact, only at that moment when the desire for creation arises, Shiva and Shakti aspects become definite as Prakasha and Vimarsha as 2 distinct elements. The entire potency of a huge tree is contained in a small seed. Its enormous trunk, its various hefty branches, twigs, offshoots, leaves, flowers, and fruits are all held inside a very small seed. Similarly, the entire creation is contained in Parashakti, the creation of in the form of 36 elements or categories or tattvas, starting from the subtlest Shiva Tattva and ending in the grossest Prithvi Tattva or earth principle, are all contained in her. That is why she is praised here as Kavalita Sakala Tattvatmika, holding all the elements and categories, all the progressive stages of creation inside her. Being Janayitri, the mother of this universe and the innermost self of everything contained in it, can anything or anyone be superior or equal to her? Nothing. That is what is mentioned in the sentence here. Kah parah shishyate, ka kriya shishyate. The same idea is expressed in this in Nitya Shodashikarnava also in this verse. Kavalikrita nishesha tattvagrama swarupino asyam parinatayam tu na kaschit para ishyate. It is just the same meaning. We shall see the rest of the descriptions in the next part. Till then, Namaste.